Hello everyone, hope you guys are having an amazing day. XRP is around 51, 52 cents, slight dump as we can see, but it's because the dollar is rampaging upwards, guys. This is not a joke. 107, again, our target was 109 since last December, right? Since December 2022, all the way back here, guys. 109 was our target. 106, the range goes out from 106 to 109, guys. The dollar should top, but if it doesn't and there's a black swan that occurs, this thing is going to explode to the upside and everything else will dump, right? And then there's going to be a bearish divergence, then that's going to be the top of the dollar. But that's for a black swan scenario. Oh, and not to mention, I think Jerome Powell favored the dollar as well, or favored people selling assets and heading into dollars, guys, right? So I think he spoke today. But not to mention breaking Ethereum futures ETFs launched today as well, guys, right? So it's interesting because Ethereum futures launched today, guys. Think about it. The futures always mark the top of the market, so let us just be a little bit cautious as well. At the same time, Grayscale submits SEC application to convert its Ethereum Trust to spot ETF, guys, right? So everything's flipped on its head. Again, I do believe there will be one last run, and then everyone will be trapped. Then the collapse, the demise, the financial meltdown happens, right? At that point. Now, guys, we're starting off one part of XRP in the XRP community. Now, this is quite interesting. You know what? I found something very strange, guys. We have to talk fast because there's so much to talk about in today's video. If you guys can like it, I really appreciate it. If you guys can like today's video, I really appreciate it. Thank you. But Bitcoin is a self-fulfilling prophecy from Bitcoin Magazine. Quote, it might make sense just to get some in case it catches on. If enough people think the same way, that becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. End quote from Satoshi Nakamoto, January 3rd, 2009. Right? Isn't this so weird? When did he say this, guys? On a 13 date, right? A self-fulfilling prophecy. On a 13 date. You know what? You know what's even more strange? 2K. You guys remember January 1st, 2020, XRP 2K. You guys remember when all the riddlers or some riddlers that say that XRP will reach 2K at one point in time, right? Guess what 2K stands for? You cannot make any of this stuff up. 13. Right? K is 11, 12, 13. How is that even a possibility, guys? Everything matches up to 13, right? That is the supposed moon date. The real question is, can people find it though? Right? So, from Sally, on October 3rd, Russian will conduct a nuclear drill. Now it's about to get very nuclear, guys, right? And we're not even making this stuff up. Check this out. So this seems to be the gameplay. People think we're lying, guys, and we have not been, right? But this seems to be the end goal. Why? Because we actually not us, but MrPool said this a long time ago. What did he say? Is that he didn't say anything, but he did point towards nukes going off, right? Explosions, such things like that, guys. Which probably is foreshadowing what the cherry on top will be a nuke that will go off during the dam collapse, or that will be the precursor, right? The catalyst to make everything collapse. Update: Russia will conduct a nationwide nuclear drill, including training civilians on October 3rd, 2023. But why? Preparations for something incoming? Russia has prepared bunkers and shelters across Russia for civilians. The United States has never conducted training for civilians and has no shelters or bunkers for civilians in case of nuclear war. The United States government has bunkers and training for government officials and the military, the only groups the United States plans to save during wartime. Wow. Right? Oh, not to mention, wait a minute. And then FEMA does emergency broadcast this on October 4th. A strange timing. Right? This could most definitely be fear-mongering, guys, but I don't know, right? It's a little bit strange because why are they doing drills tomorrow, supposedly? No biggie. The United States has never done that, guys, right? They issued announcements and short films, but never actually did a nationwide drill. That's what MrPool posted, the short films, right, and announcements. Is it a good time or a good idea to conduct an emergency drill on the same day, right? So I believe the game plan is You guys see how wars, there are certain war narratives accelerating, guys, right? Russia, Ukraine, China, perhaps America, Taiwan, right? And then the Middle East. So much is brewing as we speak, guys, right? Or boiling in the pot for something to erupt. There needs to be that finishing move, that climax point. I think it could honestly be a nuke, guys. MrPool has warned about that so many times, right? But if a nuke does go off, I don't think this is me though. I don't think it's going to go off at like in a major city, right? Or anywhere close to people dying. If it does, it may be contained, right? Maybe in the water. I'm not quite sure, guys, but somewhere away from civilians, right? The populace. But that's just speculation at the end of the day. I don't know. Something seems very fishy. Not to mention, Germany may now be classed as a legitimate target for Russian missile attacks. Look what they say right here. They say this is in accordance with international law. Well, in that case, strikes on German factories where these missiles are made would also be in full compliance with international law, Medvedev said, right? Quote, these morons are actively pushing us towards World War III, end quote, Medvedev said. You can't make this stuff up, guys. I'm not joking. We're not joking at all. Do you not see? WW3, something is brewing. Who's going to be the savior, in my humble opinion? You know, Donald J. Trump. If he doesn't die, that is. Right? Let's search this up. World War... Oh, right here. World War III. As you guys can see. Right? Wow! Medvedev, who is deputy chairman of Russia's Security Council and has become increasingly hawkish and anti-Western figure in Russian politics, said such activities by West were bringing World War III closer. Right? Even Donald Trump stated this, I don't know how long ago, guys, but he said that why are there talks of nukes, right? World War III? There shouldn't be in the first place, guys. This is how we know, maybe, perhaps, this is the end goal. This is the end game, guys, right? This is where this all will tie in with the collapse. Again, we told you the collapse needs to be catastrophic. People think we're just joking. I call it the great catastrophe, guys, right? This isn't me fear-mongering. I'm just trying to observe and try to get ahead of the curve, ahead of the sheep, in case. Right? In July, he said actions by the completely crazy West meant World War III is getting closer. There we go, guys. Right? So we're not making this stuff up. These people are all saying it, guys, not me. Right? It's from their horse. It's from the horse's mouth. We're just here trying to figure out, well, can it occur? Will it not? And if it does, it's going to collapse the markets in a nanosecond, and then that's a catalyst. They're going to blame it on that, not the governments, because they're going to orchestrate these events, guys. They always do it beforehand, guaranteed. Not anything advice. Right? Trump's Brawley right here, scare events approaching. A weird type of umbrella, right? Or color scheme. What is that, guys? Check this out. When I see this, I immediately thought of the Umbrella Corporation, right? From the movie franchise Resident Evil that predictively programs a space weapon being imposed on citizens, creating them into what? Space zombies, right? So I don't know, guys. I guess they're going to bring out every card known to mankind, right? They're just going to throw their full deck, guys, and whichever event sticks to bring upon the collapse, right? And to bring upon the people's savior, which is, I believe, is this person right here. I think so. He's now even saying enough is enough. Breaking, Trump is fed up, guys. Right? Trump is saying enough is enough. As you guys can see, it's all planned ahead of time. Right? Enough is enough. From which card game? Space Illuminati right here. Come on, guys. Not to mention, sooner than you think, Trump quotes, we are gonna take back the Senate, take back the House, we are gonna take back the White House, and sooner than you think, it's going to be really something special, end quote. Check this out. We're not making this stuff up. Listen,
I want to thank everybody for the tremendous support you've shown. We're going to take back the Senate, take back the House. We're going to take back the White House, and sooner than you think. It's going to be really something special. But the love and the affection and the respect that you've given all of us, it's really important. The Republican Party is stronger than it's ever been, and it's going to be a lot stronger than it is right now. We're going to turn it around. We're going to turn it around fast. Thank you all very much. That support has been so incredible. Thank you.
I think he even said that he's the current president, guys. We're not making this up unless he's delusional or he knows what's upcoming. Which one is it? Let me know. In my opinion, he knows. I know he knows for a fact. I know he knows for a fact that he knows what's upcoming, right? He's just a puppet, I guess. So that seems to be the plan, guys, right? It sure does. So in conclusion, I'm not trying to make these videos to scare people, but I'm just trying to get ahead of the curve and maybe prepare for the end, right? At the end, guys, the fountain for today's video comes from Bob Cox. Be grateful for every moment you have. Exactly, because we don't know what can happen in the next second. There we go, guys. Just be happy, be in the present moment, and let's see what happens in the future. Not financial advice. Things will be accelerating as we just seen. What is that, Sophie? Amazing. See ya.